Hello everyone and welcome back to the 147th. I am General Anton and as you can see, I have the Imperial Armored Marauder. But before we get into the set, I just have to say thank you for all your support these past few days. It really was unexpected. Second thing, my fan mail. The fan mail thing, it should be, the link to the P.O. box is in the description, so yeah, you guys want to send me some stuff, go ahead. I will, and yeah, remember, I will accept anything of the Lego variety or the fan art variety, so that is that. So, let's get right on in to this beautifully detailed set. And these are the minifigures. Let's take a look at Grief Karga first. So here he is, Grief Karga, from his appearance in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Looks pretty good, I must say. Comes with a standard Lego pistol. A fin hairpiece. Unfortunately, he does not have an alternate face, which is, in my opinion, really upsetting, because I would love to see a happier face from this guy. The torso detail is amazing. Like, that is beautiful. And lucky for us, this version actually has leg printing. And here's the back, which is pretty cool. So, on to the next figure, shall we? Next up, we have two stormtroopers. We've seen these guys before, and if you haven't, how? But there is one cool thing about these stormtroopers which makes them exclusive to this set only. They have their different heads underneath their helmets. Underneath the helmets, they have different heads. Yep. That's basically it. None of these have any back printing, or back of the head printing, because you're going to be having the helmet over on the head most of the time, I assume, so yeah. There you go. Alright, and this is the Mortar Trooper. Let's first get out of the way the mortar. Looks pretty good, I'd say. I haven't seen any mortars in real life, but I assume that this is somewhat what they look like. Now you can adjust this thing to different heights. Let's actually right now put these on a stud so I can show you the different heights and stuff. The lowest it can go, and for that that is the literal lowest it can go, right there. The highest is literally straight up, as you can see there. So I would suggest, when posing this thing up, go for the lowest it can go, bring both of the antenna pieces down into a suitable position. Bada bing, bada boom, you are good. And of course, this back here can rotate in order to move, in order to have it in some really decent positions. Now on to the person who actually mans the darn thing. The Urine Squad Stormtrooper. Just kidding, it's the Mortar Trooper, but to say, I think Lego did a great job on this guy. Now he does have back printing, but it is kind of obscured by this backpack, so in order to do that, we are going to have to remove the head, or helmet. It's just the standard Lex Luthor head. And I'll remove this real quick. Alright, so yeah, that is, now something cool about the Mortar Trooper that I'm pretty sure we have never seen before is once I remove this backpack. That's not how I intended it to work. So you see the pauldron, right? Look at the underside. It's yellow. It's yellow printed. It's printed on yellow, which is something I did not really expect when it came to this guy. And here is that back printing, which is actually really cool. Give you a moment to analyze that. Right, back on the stuff will go, and then we'll cut to the actual review of the set, and not just the minifigs, because that's what you came here to see, I am assuming, at least. So, yeah, that is the Mortar Trooper. Alright, onto the actual set. Oh, sorry, my camera's having difficulties. Before we get on to the Marauder, I just have to show you guys these crates. These are from the Mos Eisley Cantina UCS, or MBS, which is Master Builder series. So, yeah, these are really cool. I really like them. Now, if someone is fluent in Arabic, please tell me what is on the side of these crates, because I'm actually kind of curious. So, yeah. Onto the actual ship. Onto the actual ship thing. And here it is. It is quite a big boy. If I do say so myself, it is a big boy. Here it is here it is with a minifigure standing by it. It's a large boy. Well, let's get on to the details. First up, we'll start at the cockpit. First, we have 2 stud shooters. And that's basically it. But the thing is, you can open it to review a interior and a new printed piece, which I love it. So we'll take, so you can take one of your stormtroopers here and get them in a sitting position. Pop them in. Pop the stormtrooper in there. Now you can kind of see him in there. And there's even little gaps in the side to where he can look out that way. Next up, you have the tiny little hatch. Oh, sorry, my dog just came in. Give me a minute. Again, sorry about that. He decided to come in. Roscoe! Roscoe. Hey. There he is. Okay, back onto the set. So again, we have this little hatch up here where you can put your Grief Karga to stand up there. That's what Lego implies. Looks pretty cool like that, if I must say. Now, if you move that out of the way, we have a hatch up top that'll get you access to that interior. Which, honestly, I think it might be better to close that hatch, open this hatch. There's a look at the interior. Nothing special. No, literally nothing special at all. You can kind of see in there, and I don't know. You can kind of see it there. All right. So, with that out of the way, we can put Grief Karga back on top here. But then this leaves us with 2 entrances, technically 3. Then we have not 1, but another 2 entrances on the sides here. And there's your shot. Look at the interior there. I'm actually really amazed that we could do that, because it actually, and as you can see, there's the cockpit. If you followed this down the entire way, which actually I can show you what that is. If you look down all the way through there, it is a complete filled in thing. It is like a complete interior to this thing, which is absolutely amazing. I was shocked when building this thing to realize that, wait, this thing has a full interior. Everything is accessible from one another area. So that is amazing. Now on to more exterior details. Obviously we have these little guns here. You can move. I like the look of those guns. Those are cool looking guns. And then we have the 2 opening hatches on either side, which you can store. Hold on. I think I dropped something. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you take your stormtrooper gun, you can put it in there. Or you can alternatively put one of the crates in there, but that's not what I do. I'll show you what I do in a bit. But then we come to the back of the build. Back here. Now obviously this opens up. You can also throw your extra stormtrooper blaster in the same little compartment. And as you can see, if we, again, sit down this stormtrooper, you sit down that one, you can close that up, and again, another amazing an amazing detail, you can have him, this trooper, look all the way from over here all the way to over here. Find that just to be cool. And you want to know how I'm doing that? I'm literally rotating the turret up here. Just by rotating the turret. Which they have also, that also has stud shooters. So, yeah. Now, you want to put, I hear you say, but wait, what about the mortar trooper? What can he do? Well, if you come up here to the interior to this, I usually, remove my mortar trooper's backpack, and sorry you're not seeing this right now, because it's a process, but I'll tell you what I'm doing anyway. So yeah, just remove the mortar trooper's backpack, reattaching the head and helmet combo on there. Okay, so take your mortar trooper, set him down in a seat, such. Take your mortar legs, and fold them up like so. Pop that in there. And then what you want to do is throw your mortar trooper's backpack in there. And then the 2 boxes. That leaves just enough room in there for literally everything. But you can also still clearly go through this way. So, yeah. That has been my review of the Imperial Armored Marauder. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to see more LEGO Star Wars Summer 2021 reviews, subscribe and turn on the notification bell because that would help me greatly. And yes, that has been my review of the Imperial Armored Marauder. Catch you guys next time. Later. And may the Force be with you.